that are here. We have Councilmember Shawny. Councilmember is Interim Chief Shawny here in the audience? Yeah. Chief, great. Give us a wave. Your dedication, your hard work, and commitment to the city of Vallejo and its residents. You know, it's time for you to retire and relax and kick back, maybe. So again, this is really an exciting time for Vallejo. Chief Williams is the first chief that was selected to head our police department. It was community vetted. The process included community meetings, interviews, and panel discussions. And as a result, Chief Williams was selected from a pool of over 45 candidates. Wow. Obviously, he quickly rose to the top of the selection process and was chosen by an interview panel as the top candidate. So congratulations, Chief. And I'm very, very proud to welcome Chief Shawny Williams. So what I'd like to do now is I'd like to invite Sergeant Steve Darden to the front, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. May I ask that you please stand for the pledge of our country.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Thank you, Sergeant Darden. Next, I'd like to invite our pastor, Robert McRae, who will lead us in our invocation. Pastor.
be so kind to bow your heads. Father God, in the name of Jesus Christ, we come on such a special occasion today. We come because you have again stepped in and brought us in a man that can help us to lead our city in the way that you would have it to go. It's going to need your help. And we understand that promotion coming not from the east, nor the north, nor the south, nor the west. But we understand that God, you pull down one, put up another. And that all matters are in your hand. And therefore, first of all, we're praying for your spiritual guidance. We're praying the wisdom for Officer Shawny, that he will be able to lead us and guide our police department. Lord, I've known him for a long time. And all these years, he's been one dedicated not only to the job he was doing, but to give your name the praises and the glory. And so we ask him, Lord, that as he becomes chief of our police department, that you would give him wisdom, give him knowledge on how to lead and direct. He cannot do it by himself. He needs your help. And then bless everyone here today under the sound of my voice that have just set aside the time to come out and witness such an occasion. We give your name the praises. We give your name the glory for which you are worthy. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen.
Thank you very much, Pastor. And next I'd like to call on our city manager, Greg Nyhoff.
Pastor, thank you very much on this blessed morning and blessed day. I want to say thank you to all of you here. There are a lot of folks who are partners with us within this community, other jurisdictions that will partner with us today. Chief Williams, I can call you Chief right now, even though all these people from Sunnyvale and from San Jose can't do that. But I want to thank all of you. I ran into a number of you from San Jose, Sunnyvale, and other jurisdictions when I walked in this morning. Thank you for being here to support him and for acknowledging that this decision to have Shawny lead our department was the right one. Yeah. Thank you. And I do believe I walked through a sea of City of Vallejo police officers and police department employees. Thank you all for being here as well today. So, sorry, Chief, it's not your moment yet, Shawny. You just have to hang out a little longer. So, my wife is here, Cindy. She's been with me for almost 38 years now as my partner, my wife, and she reminded me this morning that my first city manager job, I had 5 police officers and 1 chief. And I still remember the kind of concern I had, thinking, oh my gosh, I have a police department. But from that day, back in the 1900s, sounds like the importance of the police chief to the community is so vital, whether you're a city of 3,000, 120,000, 400,000, a million. The chief's role and who he is or she is critically important to where this community goes and how it unites. So I want to share that. My wife, thank you for being here, Cindy. Chief Vallejo, is that your wife with you? Can you hustle up here a second? I can't just let you raise your hand. We will do more recognition for you, Chief. Yeah, you will. Absolutely. It's always difficult when you have this transition period, this interim period where you're searching for a new leader in your police department, for somebody to carry through with that. And so I know I received a lot of responses from people within the department who appreciated your work and your ability to come in and keep things moving along. Actually, continue to improve things in the department. And I can't thank you enough for taking this window of time to lead our department. So, Chief, we give him one more round of applause. While he's walking back up, I can't tell you how blessed I am to be having people like him and Shawny who tell me, thank you for the opportunity. The humility is just amazing. So let's talk about the Chief. So first of all, Chief Shawny Williams, a little bit of his background. He served in San Jose for more than 26 years. He became the Deputy Chief in 2015, where he provided leadership to 190 employees in the Bureau of Investigations. He has his master's degree in organizational leadership. He speaks fluent Spanish. I wanted to just name a few of those because those are great credentials amongst a whole page of other credentials that he has. What I wanted to mention to you is what I know about Shawny in my short time knowing him. We've talked about who he is and what he wants to see in Vallejo with our community and with our police department. So let me say a few words about him. What I know of him is a love and appreciation for the profession and for public safety. A love for it. He's a leader who values each and every Vallejo department employee. Values each and every one of you. He has a goal to achieve excellence within the department. He has a goal to listen to the community, and improve community and police relations. Finally, that you value every person and the preservation of all life. That each individual, each member of the Vallejo Police Police Department matter. The men and women of the police department answer calls for help from our community over 60,000 times a year. Chief Williams, we trust and believe that you are the right person, that you are the right professional to answer those calls from our community and to lead the great men and women of the Vallejo Police Department into the future. So with that, let me introduce our new chief, Shawny Williams. I was so eager to let him raise an onion for me. But I forgot this small little part of this to where we'd like to invite his wife, Naila, to come forward and to pin the badge. And I understand maybe you'll talk about family members. Can you just raise your hand who all are family members here? Somewhere here. Let's make her way down here as well for the oath of office.
I, Shawny Williams,
I, Shawny Williams,
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United
the
States
Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of
and
California
the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California.
and the Constitution of the State of California.
I take this obligation freely,
I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservations
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon which I'm about to enter.
upon which I am about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I have my aunt here as well with my wife. My aunt, Ida May, is 102 years old. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I would like to open my remarks by first thanking Pastor McCray for his invocation. I cannot think of a better way to open this appointment but by prayer and thanksgiving. Psalm 75:6-7 reads, "For promotion and power come from nowhere on earth but only from God." Thank you, Pastor McCray.
Today's promotion is truly a blessing from heaven, and I'm very grateful. Let me first begin by thanking Mayor Sam Fine, the Vallejo City Council, elected officials, City Manager Greg Nile, friends, colleagues, all the chiefs in the room, members of the community, and members of the Vallejo Police Department and my family members. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here today. I am truly humbled and honored by your presence and support. November 12th has always been a special day for me. However, today, November 12th has become a historic day. Not just because I have the honor of being sworn in as the Chief of Police for the lovely city of Vallejo, and not just because I'm the first African-American chief in the history of the city of Vallejo, but because on November 12th in the year 1990, my wife and I took our wedding vows. The author of Roots kept on the wall of his office a picture of a turtle sitting on a fence post. To him, the image held a powerful lesson. His explanation: if you see a turtle on top of a fence post, you know it had some help getting there. Well, today I'm the turtle on top of the post. So thank you. But if I put on my police hat for just a second, I would ask Alex a few questions. I'd say, Alex, how does that turtle feel about being up on the post? Would you prefer to be in Hawaii or Cancun on the sand beach with some other turtles? But I would prefer to be anywhere else but here today. You know, God has a way of sending special people into your life at the precise time to lift you up or push you along the way. You know what type of people I'm talking about, right? Good friends, good Samaritans, strangers, family members, colleagues, coaches, mentors, children, and spouses. Well, on my journey, God has sent all these helpers and more. You have all surrounded me with support, continuous encouragement, and faith. It may appear that I'm standing at this podium by myself, but I'm not. When I walked up to the podium, you walked up. As I rise, you all rise. And I thank you. You have given me unconditional love and support throughout my life and career, and for that I am truly grateful. When I started my field training program, an officer, John Boyles, was my field training officer over 27 years ago. He gave me 3 orders. 1, don't crash my car. 2, don't get me killed. And 3, don't become a news story. Well, I didn't get him killed. I didn't crash the car. But on the final days of my career, I had a little trouble with the last order. I became the news story, front and center. Those who know me know what I stand for. They know that I'm a modest person. I would prefer to promote others rather than look for my own accolades. I believe that a life lived for others is better than a life lived for yourself. Simply speaking, my life is about family, faith, and friends. While Alex Helly has the 2 pictures of the turtle on his wall, I have 2 pictures on my office wall. The first picture is of my mother, my grandmother, and my wife. These 3 women have demonstrated what unconditional love and selfless service to family means. All 3 women have unselfishly put the needs of their family before their own. And they have shown me how I must live and how I must serve. The second picture, which I have hanging on my wall, is a collage of my children, which I received as a birthday gift. This picture has a caption which reads, "I have no greater joy than this, than to know my children are walking in the truth." This picture helps me to remember my why every day and to pursue my purpose with passion. As parents, our number 1 purpose and passion is to protect and disciple our children in truth and love. 3 most important men in my life are my grandfather, my father, and Jesus Christ. My grandfather was an amazing man. He came to California to train by himself at age 16 in 1931. He would humbly work as a longshoreman, raise 12 children, and pastor a church in Oakland without complaint until he died surrounded by family at age 95. My dad, a carpenter by trade, showed me what hard work and dedication means. Jesus Christ is the reason I'm standing here today. His servant leadership, wisdom, and self-sacrificing love forms the foundation of my leadership view. As the 3 most important values in my life are my faith, family, and friends, my top 3 principles are justice, mercy, and humility. Micah 6:8 reads, "He has told you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? But to do justice, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. Justice, mercy, and humility are a solid foundation for a police officer in a strong community. As police officers, we pursue justice. As human beings, we want justice. Justice is about right relationships, about ensuring respect and accountability for the intrinsic dignity and worth of each person. And when necessary, restoration of our systems to what ought to be. Obviously, we need the rule of law to ensure we have justice and order in our society. We know that evil exists, and there are people who do not value human life or respect our property. Therefore, community policing is a shared responsibility, and we must all stand together against those who do our community harm. Mercy. Justice and mercy are not mutually exclusive. They can and should coexist. In the police academy, we will all learn what the letter of the law and spirit of the law mean. Some situations require strict enforcement. Some situations require no enforcement. But all situations require empathy, wisdom, and respectful service. Showing mercy requires us to help those who are suffering and to provide them with our time, resources, and talents, like the Good Samaritan. We must always remember that behind the crime data, there are real people that suffer injustice. And we must, as best as we can, provide them with trauma-informed care. Humility. Humility is essential to justice and mercy for many reasons. Humility is necessary to promote harmonious relationships. Humility is unity. Humility tells us to do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, humility says we should value others above ourselves and look out for their interests and not just our own. True humility allows us to continually improve our service. Like Coach John Wooden says, it's what you learn after you think you know it all that counts. Authentic leaders are humble and can take off their glasses to examine the lenses objectively, analyzing how well their values, perceptions, and behaviors are aligned with true North principles. To my new community, my leadership team, and the men and women of the Vallejo Police Department, please know that I'm committed to listening to you and understanding your needs. I'm committed to your wellness and safety. I'm committed to further developing and nurturing new and existing partnerships with all stakeholders in humility and with mutual respect. To my new department and my new police family, I acknowledge and empathize with the many challenges you face each day and over the past decade. We have some heavy lifting to do. I respect your commitment, dedication, and loyalty to the community and to the Vallejo Police Department. It is written that no greater love has no man than this, that he would lay down his life for his friend. Daily you sacrifice yourself for the greater good. You sacrifice holidays, sleep, birthdays, weekends, anniversaries, family time, to serve our community under very difficult conditions. Please know I will have an intentional and deliberate focus on your safety and wellness, your training and education, and provide you with unwavering support as you care and answer the calls for emergency service each day. I intend to expand and develop organizational capacity by appreciating, embracing, and developing all people in the department. I would be remiss if I didn't thank my family of the San Jose Police Department. Thank you so much. My success is your success in so many ways. Although our branches may grow in different directions, our roots will always remain as one. I would like to say in closing that I cannot change the past, but we will impact the future. We will recalibrate and invest in our people. We will empower our employees and our community through active listening and showing mutual respect, trust, and open communication. Today is a day of rebirth. Today we chart a new direction. Today we begin a new journey that will be supported by strong ethical leadership, forward thinking, utilizing the principles of 21st century policing, accountability, transparency, and inclusion. I will leave you with this, a quote from Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Confidence thrives on honesty, on honor, on the sacredness of obligation, on faithful protection, and on selfish performance. Without them, it cannot live. With that in mind, I'd like to say to the city of Vallejo and to our city manager, Greg Nile, thank you for having the confidence in me to serve as your Vallejo police chief. I will serve you honorably, unselfishly, faithfully, and I am confident and absolutely certain that the men and women of the Vallejo Police Department will do exactly the same. Thank you.
right here.
Yes.
And did you say he was a carpenter?
Yes.
You know, aren't things interesting in life? My father was a carpenter. You know, I think that's where you hear the humble spirits in us, but the drive also to get things done and make things better. Build with communities. So nice to meet you. And for everybody, to me, one thing that I know from police chiefs that are very effective, first of all, change happens every day. So we hear of a new day in Vallejo, California, and that comes with a new chief. But I believe what you'll see is, I'm excited to see, is that you will leave your footprints. You won't leave a statue of you, but your footprints will be here for the changes in what you bring to our community, both within the organization and the community. So with that, you get to take all the pictures you want now and celebrate, and you get to take a day off and say nice things about it. We're going to get the first pictures with our